Listen up, Gen Zers, millennials, Gen Xers. Student debt is a pandemic that is going to prevent most people from retiring. They're having to work till they're 80, 90 years old because they can't afford, because they've been spending their entire lives paying off the student debt that is at 9 to 18%, which is mind-blowing. And it is up to $1.7 trillion right now, and this is unforgivable debt, meaning if you file for bankruptcy, yeah, your credit goes through the tube, but you still owe your student debt. And typically the interest rates are higher for professionals, accountants, doctors, attorneys, which is crazy. But how is it that you can take that bad debt and turn it into good debt? Well, the simple answer is you roll it into a home loan. You take equity out of your house to pay off your student loans. Yes, you have to refinance, and right now interest rates are high. But as they go down, you will notice that the smart money, they're going to take their 10 to 18% student loans and they're going to refinance that into their house at 4 to 6%. Yeah, right now, we are at 7 to 6% interest rates. The economy's kind of gone down and people don't have as much money to purchase a home because it's harder to afford, because you cannot leverage your money at a bank because it's expensive, which interest rates, but they are going to get cut eventually. And this is something that is typically one of my plans on getting out of student loan debt for my wife, is we're going to transfer it and we're going to itemize it out over 30 years or 15 years through one of our rental properties, or that is the goal, so that it is now good debt. And if we go to sell that house later, boom, it is instantly out. And let's say worse comes to worse, we financially can't pay for anything. Well, we rolled that debt into a mortgage. And if we file for bankruptcy, well, or if we get foreclosed on, the bank is going to take that and they're going to take the note and they're going to sell the house, and it's all going to be fairly washed away, besides our name and our credit being run through the mud. But we have it removed. And that's kind of the different way of thinking that keeps most people from getting out of debt. Yeah, you have so many financial advisors and financial planners and Dave Ramsey this and whatever telling you you need to get out of debt before you can invest. And my philosophy is very different. It's difference between having bad debt and liabilities and having good debt and assets that eventually can pay a passive income. Could you imagine if I take, let's say, for example, $100,000 of student loan debt, I roll it into a rental property, I take some money out on the rental that has a couple $100,000 in equity. Yeah, my mortgage payment goes up, but the renters are still paying for now not only my home or my investment property, but they're also paying for the student loans. And if those numbers can remain to where the rental income exceeds what the mortgage is now on the new loan with the added student loan debt, boom. Now this all of a sudden becomes good debt rather than bad debt. That's the way on this channel I help people switch around their way of thinking and get out of debt and save money for retirement in a roundabout way. You cannot afford to pay off your student loan debts at $500 to $5,000 a month and wait for that to go away before you start investing in the market. You need to have your money move for you, and you need to have big wins along the way. You cannot just wait 10, 20 years before you even start thinking about making money. It is backwards, and the world and our country is teaching you the wrong way. There is no financial education whatsoever here in America. Yes, they will teach you how to get a professional degree and professional education, but they will not teach you how to make a financial education. It's crazy. This is Johnny Crypto, here to help you guys make some money.